welcome back to the second game of the day. Just seeing Yeti under 18 boys entering the field through their tunnel. Good support from their club members. The girls under 18s beat Cayman 36-17. That was a good game. What can the boys do? Put on a bit of a show for us. This is the third in the series. First game was a 14-all draw. The second game was a win for Cayman, but they only won it at the death with a try from scrum half Jay Jackson. So that was 24-18, I believe. So now we're third game of the series. Yeti want their revenge. It looks like we're playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10s. Yeti lost a couple through injury and illness, so we're playing 10s. I'll try and call. Yeah, can you put cold plate? Thanks, boys. And away they go. It's high, hanging, and a slight knock on there. The referee, Nick Fox. Strong scrummage, but playing Clancy hand and fires one out to Matthew Reese, cuts back inside. Of course, with 10s there'll be more space for these players out wide. Dust is even affecting us here in the commentary box. That's out the back of the hand. Spilled. The advantage was over, and Johnny Robson picks that up and gets thrown to the ground, but the ball's there, it's out, so he needs to move it on. Clancy just fires on one, number 7. I'm trying to find my team sheet. That looks like Jordan. Long out to Matthew Reese. He's got, oh, that's a huge tackle. And number 22. I don't have a number 22. That's great. Jay Jackson, that's nice back inside. Number 1, Antoine. Cayman digging for that ball. Jay Jackson gets it out. Scrum half, they miss again. Jordan cuts back inside. Johnny Robson's there to secure the ball. That ball's out. Jay Jackson quickly there. Again, throwing out wide. He's got the overlap. And he's got some wheels. Good, great cover tackle. Again, these Yeti numbers not that easy to read from a distance of about 60 metres. I'll give you a quick shout out for the names. We've got Liam Hackwell, who's the little stud apparently. Tyson Allard, the victim. Andrew Legs Skinwood. Aidan Speedy Gonzalez Hickman. Matt Urzalik, he doesn't get a name, a nickname anyway. Maybe we'll find one for him by the end of the game. So they're trying to run it out of their 22, and that ball comes flying out of the tackle. And it's done well. That defence was up very quickly, but they've managed to keep the offload. He steps inside, that's nice, and throws that one out. That looked a little forward, but the tackle is good. He stays inside, he's trying to, and it looks like they're going to call the forward pass. There you go, Nick Fox. He must have had me in his ear. And a little help from, oh yeah, I didn't see Mick down there. Called by, so President Mick Keogh running the line. This one, he was the referee for the under 18 girls. So they're playing 5 in the scrum. And the ball's there if they can get it out. He's got to go digging for it. He gets it out. And that's a knock on. Now what can Cayman do? They get out wide. They can't keep it in hand. So it's a double knock on. First one will be a Cayman scrum. So going back through the Yeti team. Matt Urzalik is playing scrum half. Then you got Nixon, the dictator, Rolf. That's a name to live up to. Kai Wilson at standoff, wearing number 9. Looks like he's got a bit of a mullet going on, or a wannabe mullet. Solid fella, wearing yellow boots. The ball's out the back. Scrum very quickly. Jay Jackson goes down the blind side to Johnny Robson. Gives the big hand off. Keeps the leg drive going. Cayman get the ball. And a little pick and go, trying to find a hole, but good coverage from Yeti there. Again, just picking down that blind side, trying to find soft in the defence. It must be about a metre inside. Again, lots of room out wide with playing 10s. Clancy Hannon tries to give this, and he's over. Clancy Hannon with the show and go. There's not a lot of him, but he's quick. So first score to Cayman. Cayman puncturing the defence on the down the blind side, and that's a very high hanging kick that the line referee's assistants say is good. So Cayman with the first score on the board. Kept the ball well. So Yeti looking for the quick go. Cayman suddenly being very slack in their defence. And the referee says, no, we weren't ready. Quick thinking from Kai Wilson, I think that was. Cayman just strolling back. So we got, after Kai Wilson, we got Grayson Tolsdorf, who's a prop. George Brad Pitt Frey, there's a name to live up to as well. Gunnar Tolsdorf brothers, and they've let that bounce, which you should never do. But he's gone outside one, gone outside two, and he's finding the open spaces. The covering defender is there. He tries to skin him, and he gets a nice ball inside. Oh, and just a knock on. And he can't believe it. He's gone down. Not sure if he's just up. Can't believe it, or he's actually banged his head. Oh no, I think he's Okay.
Keep an eye on this thing.
Yeah. Okay. Apologies, folks. Technical area difficulties in the audio department. Yeah. Yeah. So is it still 12-0? We haven't had any extra score. Oh, so Yeti has scored a try. I missed all that. Trying to sort out the microphone. So. Second.
It all seemed fairly non-eventful, but apparently they scored something.
Yeah, so that's young fella limping off there. This will be number 10, Matt Urzulak. And he's just pulled that to the left, so he had the distance, just not quite the direction. The Urzulaks, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, big rugby family. 3 girls play for the under 18s. Matt plays for the under 18s. I'm sure a lot of conversations over the breakfast table. The Urzulaks. Yeah, there's lots of them. So always good when the whole family plays. So Cayman with a high. That's a fantastic restart. Plenty of air on that. He gets it at the second attempt, but does well not to knock it on. They're trying to drag him into touch, and they do. So that'll be a Cayman line out. You see from the lino's flag just how strong that breeze is. Seems to be coming straight across the pitch. Fluttering a little bit now. So Kian Anderson is on. Proud dad sitting just two down. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. There he is at the back of the scrum with the Irish tan. Oh, and the bouncing ball. Jay Jackson does well to pick up, but a knock on, says the Fox. What does the Fox say? Knock on. No, knock, 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 no, knock, knock, no, knock on. So, just 5 in the scrum, still playing 10s. So Keen Anderson packing down in the second row. Must be the dad, Mr. Urzulak. Oh, okay, all right. Good, good. Number 3. That's Shem Scott, I think. He is a big lad. Needs to get a bit lower. That's better. Well dug out now. They can put the ball. He tries to find a gap. Taken down in midfield. Good covering tackle. Came in drift defence, but not rolling away. So Urzulak takes that and gets good distance with that into the Cayman halfway between 10 metre and 22 more or less. If he could have shipped that on one more, I think they would have had an outside break.
What's the game?
Is he going for a beer? Oh no, good shake of the hand. He's doing presidential duties as well as yeah, that's right. There'll be a cold one somewhere. So Yeti with the line out. They throw. That's well drilled, well taken. Well, that's a great tackle again. But the ball gets away. Kian Anderson with the tackle there, getting into the game, and now that's Kai Wilson tries to do a bit of show and go. No one's falling for that. That just died on him. That was a bit of a hospital pass. And there's a little indecision. Oh, and almost the intercept, a knock on, advantage being played. Can they get the ball away? They can. The advantage for a knock on is not that long. And as they lost the ball, then they'll come back for the original knock on from Cayman. If he went for the intercept. Very nearly got it. Just the knock on, not the penalty. So the hooker comes back on. That could be Nick Davies. I think he was, from last Saturday, I remember he was a strong runner with ball in hand. Cayman not getting much of a shove on, fairly static. Kai Wilson does well to get off his head, and that's touched inside. And a penalty for offside. Must have been called by the lino. So Nick Davies, he was breaking through tackles all day long on Saturday and taken off injured. Looks back on fine form. So they're going to go for touch again. That's a great kick. He's got distance. If he could back himself a little bit further, he could have got that more into the 22. Certainly had the coverage. Yeah. But first, it seems to be coming a little bit left to right on that side, doesn't it? Yeah. I would say it's swirling inside the stadium, but but the first thing with a penalty, of course, is make sure you find touch. You don't want to leave it for the counter attack. So again, tap back is nice. Good passing from Yeti. That he does well to hold on to that, and now it's out to the wing. He's got some space. This is number 21. Huge tackle. But they keep the ball alive, and he's in touch. I'm not sure who that Cayman. Do we know the name of that Cayman player? He's tackling like a demon, though. Yeah. Seb? Oh, Seb, is it? Okay. Seb Bureau, well, he does tackle like a howitzer. So try-saving tackle there, and then the defence scrambled. And, so Cayman have the line out. Let's see how theirs has been going. Yeti are getting up, and that's knocked back. Keen Anderson does soft hands, that's nice. James Reese, they throw it out one more. This guy's got some wheels. I think that might be Cayman, that might be on the far side. Difficult to, can't see shirt numbers, but Cayman come back. Little show and go. Ball is secure, good counter ruck though. Now they get Clancy Hannon sees that it's covered, goes one over the top, that's well taken. He's got some wheels. Nick Davies absolutely throws him down into touch. And unlucky, strong cover tackle. Yeah. Just absolutely full commitment, but we come back all the way on the other side for a penalty. Anyone see what that was for? Shake of the heads in the commentary box. Yeah, maybe so, yeah. So all that great defence was for nothing, and that must be the end of the first period. Yeah, first chucker. They're doing thirds, I think. Yeah. 20-minute thirds, so a bit like ice hockey, or hockey, as you Canadians would say.
There's only one type?
Huh?
There's only one type?
Well, of Canadian. Anyway, so we'll go 7-0. We'll take a break. Back shortly. Apologies, it's not 7-0, it's 12-5. I can't even see the scoreboard. Thank God we were on mute, Dave. But yeah, a story for the for off air. So we're back for the second third, the middle third. So it'll be Kai Wilson with the restart. Tries to go for the little cheeky one down the middle. Came strong running. Energy levels are really good. Oh, that's a great carry and a good tackle as well. Perfect technique. That's nice. Oh, and that's Matthew Rees, I think just, no, that's number 20. That's Ollie, according to my notes. Cayman doing well, just that last pass, just slightly too far ahead of the winger. Couldn't get two hands on it. Number 3 is Kodak Gunn, the big fella.
With answer to Thomas Isherwood.
That's right, yeah. Who I still don't know who that is. Ball comes squirting out the back. Kai Wilson trying to run everything. Oh, that's almost fantastic. Kean Anderson read that one right from the off. He's obviously seen that the fly half likes to throw out the long pass. Could have made the line just inches away. Went for two hands, so no deliberate knock on. His eyes were like saucers when he saw that one come into his grasp. That comes again now. Kai Wilson says, I'm not passing that, I'm going to try and take the inside shoulder. Not held in the tackle, held in the second one. So, tall fella running up the middle and not rolling away, says the referee. So this will be Matt Urzulak. Kicking out of hand has been very good. Making good meters, never in any doubt that he's going to make touch. Gives a good attacking position for his line out, which has also been working well. Hopefully that doesn't put the commentator's curse on it. Usually throw to the, well, obviously in the 10s, the line out is always going to be shortened. Just 4 in this one. Clearly thrown to the front. Number 2 jumper. Can Cayman get up? They do, and they steal it. It was the commentator's curse. Now he's got a job because he's isolated and the ball has spilled out loose. And it's a knock on, is it? Scrum, yeah. Referee very nonchalant with his hand signals. Nothing, never too flustered, which is good. That's exactly what you want from a referee. Little tap on the shoulder as well. Nick Fox, one of our most experienced referees here. We are blessed in Cayman with a number of top quality referees. Sorry? The slyest, yes. Cunning. One of the more cunning referees. And again, they come out, can they put the ball? No, he decides not to, he's going to cut inside. And he's eventually hauled down. And another blow of the whistle. Referee pointing the penalty, so that must be for either not releasing or... Now they go out wide. He's got the strength. He doesn't need the support on the outside. And that's a good reply from... See if we get a shirt number. Turn round, young fella. He's got his hands on his hips. He just needs to turn around and we'll know who he is. He's clearly not into the self-promotion thing. if he wanted one for his Insta, that would have been at number 11. I have as Jute Norlin. Great name, Jute Norlin. Sounds like a guy that you're not going to mess with. Urzulak with the kick. This could even it up. Referee not in where he's got the touch judges for that. Oh, and he's just, it all went wrong. So 12-10 Cayman lead. Scoreboard going back and forth, just the 2 points in it. The conversion from Clancy Hannon making all the difference. Cayman in red. That's nice. He's got good distance on that. Finds the grass, finds the touch. Cleared the defenders, but it was straight into touch, which is so not as good as I thought it was. So we could say well judged by the Yeti. Dust blowing across the pitch. It's very difficult for players playing from right to left. Dust in their eyes and mouth. And, ugh. Does make breathing all a little bit difficult, and that comes squirting out again. Wilson decides to go down, switch the point of attack, and Cayman coming in, not rolling away that time. So Yeti putting speed on it now. That looks like Jute Norlin, and he's dropped that. It's gone backwards, says the referee. And his arm's out. Was that another penalty? Playing advantage. Tall fella. He gets over the gain line eventually. There it comes. Cayman looking a little close to the offside line there. And the arm is out. I think that's offside on the far side, just a little over eager. Advancing beyond the last foot of the ruck. It's all very slow, all a bit laboured. Now he throws it out wide. Tackle was a little bit upright. Actually probably trying to hold him up. The tackle was made, ball comes out, it kicks it through. Referee's probably saying advantage over now. And Cayman have a chance to spin it. And now steps inside, that's a high tackle and thrown down judo style. That's penalty, of course. Can't lift him above the horizontal. Now Cayman have got numbers if they want to. He spins out one. Kean Anderson, the one-handed pass. And number 23, who according to my list is Jay McLeod. Couldn't get his hand on that. I think it might have been slightly forward from young Kean. Just a touch, shall we say. Is your boy out there? No? He's at school, is he?
Yeah, he just finished yesterday.
Okay. Well, he couldn't get on a plane. Anyway, so scrum. Yeti put in. Last couple, it squirted out, and this one, it's a good drive from Cayman. The ball's all over the place. He does well. Step inside the tackle. Good leg drive going all the way. Cayman's got to roll away. He's trying his best, so that's okay, says referee. Make sure they don't stray offside, because it just takes all the momentum out of the blitz defence. Again, steps inside one tackle. And a little bit of afters there. Can't believe Anderson was doing anything illegal there. Huh? So they again going for the line out. Burzalak finding touch just outside or just inside the Cayman 10-metre line. So Cayman have plenty of subs because we're playing 10s. Yeti struggling with numbers. But the ones that are out on the pitch are doing a great job. 12-10 the score. Cayman ring the changes. On come Johnny Robson. Go on, son. So Cayman will be trying to challenge Johnny Robson, best part of 6'3". And that's, oh, he picked it up, but they managed to scramble it back. Oh, this is well taken now. That Javan. Now Cayman, they've got numbers if they can put it through. Oh, he's put his toe on it. Puts it as a foot race, and it's into touch. Should have put it through the hands. There was an 3-on-1 overlap. Didn't need the kick.
Hands, boys, hands!
Ball on this pitch just rolls and rolls and bounces and losing your advantage. Just bounced too far. Needed a steeper angle on it. It's too much of a cross kick. But Yeti line out. They're finding the jumper. It's just sometimes the ball coming back is a little messy. Just like that, and that's well taken. On the bounce, Cayman secure this ball, but no, says referee. Sealing off, is that? Oh, going in with a shoulder. That's Liam, number 8, I believe. Trying to clear out. Oh, that's well played. That's very well played. Is that Cayman?
Go on, Sam.
We're in 24, it might not be him, but that's good hands from Keenan. Now got space on the wing. Doing well. Cayman keeping that ball there. It's there if they want it. They need to be a bit steeper in the attacking line, but he needed the pass. But now they can do it. Oh, and he's cut back inside. Who's that boy, do we know? Hey Lockie, do we know who that boy is? Could be a Reese. Could be one of the Reeses. So Cayman, like I say, if he hadn't scored that, he would have been pilloried. Because that would have been, he put his... Who was it?
Was that Henry?
Henry. Oh, we were talking to his brother, George, last week. The Royals. So just as well he made that. He had two men outside him. It would have been an easy walk-in for either one of them. Cut back in across the defence. And the kick is good from Seb. Seb Bureau, great little rugby player. If that is Seb. Not so little. Scrum half, fly half. Played for the under-19s, I think, last year in Mexico. I think he was fullback. Got a lot of commendations for his performances. That just stretches Cayman's lead to 9. Yeti not out of this though. They got Nick Davis back on the pitch. Like a cannonball. That's a great kick and a fantastic take. Did like a pirouette in midair. Oh, and he's a little bit of a crawl along the floor, but we'll give him that. It's all a little slow. They need to just speed up from the base of the ruck catch. And Nick Davis can't quite hold that, which is a shame because he was one-on-one with the winger. I think Matt Ozlak is just having a chat with Kai Wilson about getting that ball away quicker. The slower the ball from the ruck, the better, the longer Cayman has to organise their defence, and that can take any advantage away. So Cayman ball. Big drive from Yeti this time. That ball's come out. Now they can counter it. Step inside. He's completely. Oh, what a tackle! Try saver for sure. That's quick ball. Cayman very dominant in those tackles. This is the gunman. Takes a few to get him down, like an elephant on the charge. Now he's got one out if he wants it. And defence was up quick, managed to get hold of something, which was enough to slow him down. The arm is out from the referee for a knock on. The Cayman wing just did enough to slow him down. Yeah, and then going to ground, the ball just went forward. Commitment by these boys can't be faulted in any way. Some of them, of course, certainly in the Cayman, fairly new to rugby. Some have been playing since they were 3 years old. Got a big youth program here. On a Saturday morning, there's toddlers all the way through. Yeah, a couple hundred. It's a great youth rugby program that we have, and we love having visiting teams come down. So big shout out to Yeti for everything. That's nice. Now, that's a great offload. Is that Anderson again? Now, that's boot on ball. That's better. That ball is going to roll and roll. Oh, and he's just knocked it on. That is so unfortunate. What a race. What a great foot race. The referee and Lino couldn't keep up with them. It's a shame it just didn't come off his chest. He just got a hand to it in order to beat the defender, and then just how disappointing for him. That would have been a highlights reel. Lots of hands on heads and hips now, that chase. See, that's the advantage of kicking the ball downfield rather than across. It just rolls and rolls. Defender did well though to stay with him and just do enough to put him off. So let's credit the defence where we're due. So we'll reset that scrum. (19-10). That could have just put Cayman out of reach. This game's not over yet though. I think Yeti have definitely got tries in them. And Kai Wilson puts it off the park. I think they got speed out wide, you know. I think they could, I mean, it's kind of the sensible thing to do, but when you're 9 points down, you want to get up the pitch, throw it out wide, see what Cayman have got by way of defence. Defence has been good, but you've got to get some points somewhere. Okay. Yeah. So it looks like it's still on. Coming at you live from the Cayman Islands. Hopefully HD quality. Not HD quality in the commentary box. We're more dial-up, I think, than... Yeah, that's right. And that's just missed the jumper. Little knock on, was it? Yeti have the ball anyway. Driving forward. They're saying it's a maul. No, it's a tackle. The ball's there anyway. Finds Kai Wilson, who will go for... And he's into touch again, but... Is that stuck on the roof? No. He's not really making meters. I think they might need to rethink that strategy. His forwards are doing a lot of work and not getting much ground, giving the ball back to Cayman every time. Some red faces Cayman just need to sort out their line out. A bit of mistiming. Okay, that's better. Throws it out wide. Seb Bureau steps inside. Great little step off the left. Cayman have got numbers out on the far side, but they can't hold it. That's just an error. The pass was there to be taken, and we are saying that's the end of the second period. 19-10, all to play for. One more 20-minute period to come. This is the final game of 3. As we said earlier, the first game was a draw, 14-all. Second game, a narrow Cayman win with a try in the last minute. 19-10 on the scoreboard this time. Back soon. Okay, we're back for the final 20 minutes. We look very high tech.
This is Malaya.
Hey Malaya,
Nice to meet
nice to see you, right? So you're going to come join us in the commentary box?
I'll come. I'm playing. I like to watch.
Tell us about Trinidad Rugby.
Yeah.
I don't know anything much. This is the first time I participated in
Oh
rugby
really?
here. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So we got 20 minutes left of the Yeti tour. They're 19-10 down on the scoreboard. Let's get my glasses on. So Cayman, Clancy Hannon with a restart. Looks like the feed is good. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 players. And just waiting while Nick Fox counts everyone. 10 on 10. Hannon goes with got a bit of a loopy pass. Oh, and that just died on him, and it's got to be an advantage to Cayman. Not much advantage as yet. The referee says, let's go. Jay Jackson is on. It's a long pass out, James Reese, that is. And that's a great Cayman score. That's Clancy Hannon. That's his third try. He's scored 2 in the first period and starts the final period with another score. That could be a killer for Yeti. So Hannon back on after taking a rest in the second quarter. Well, second quarter I keep wanting to say, but second, third. And Hannon will be trying to convert his own try. And he does. Takes us to 26-10. Just stretching that lead beyond 2 scores for Yeti. They got to get something going pretty quick. (12:30) local time. It's as hot as it can be. Sun, well, breeze looks like it's just dropped a little bit over on the far side, but when you're sucking up dust and trying to get some air in your lungs, it's gone for the low trajectory. That's good, and that's a good tackle, cut him in half. Good contest over the ball. Little pocket rocket, Dynamo number 22. And he's over that ball, and the ball is there. Now they got ball in hand. That's dropped by Antoine, fly hacked on, but no advantage to Yeti for the knock on from Antoine. So he brings the ball back, albeit slowly. No, kicks that one away. Coming on with another different ball, their special ball. It's one with a magnet in it. There's one with a magnet in it, you know. So it'll be a Yeti put in. They got some tall guys in the second row. Scrums have gone back and forth. Yeti, depends who's in it, I guess, you know. But now Kyle Wilson throws out wide. His winger was a long distance, and he's taking it up the middle. Now he's going to try and find his guy out wide, and the pass just in front. Had to stretch, one hand, knock on, into touch. So we'll go for the line out. Cayman just ringing some changes in the back line. So, four-man line out. It goes up high, but it's over the top again, and a free kick. Early lift. It's a Yeti ball. Referee just explaining. So Yeti going to be. They've been going for the lineouts. Now they've decided they've got to chase this game. So tap and go. So they were practicing. And it goes to Nick Davis. He's the cannonball. It's going down the outside. Jay Jackson gets him into touch. That was a mismatch. Bit of David and Goliath. David won. Nick Davis just needed to try and keep in field. Step off his left. Pressure line out though. Cayman's line has not been working well. So this is very much a 50-50. And Yeti will want to pounce on this, and that's a great take in the end. Cayman under pressure, the line out delivers. So Jay Jackson burrowing for the ball. Clancy Hannon decides to put in the cross kick, and that was interesting how James Reeves got there. Now is he going to go around the outside? He is, and the score is good. Just what Yeti needed. Is that young Urzlak? I think it may well be. Backed himself on the outside. Cayman's drift defence just couldn't get across. It was Matt Urzlak. Or Urzulak. Well, we know he's got the distance. He's often got the accuracy. Those players should just get out of the way. And it was a tricky one. He had the distance, couldn't quite get the direction. So the score remains at 26-15. Three tries to the Yeti. Some of the kicks for Cayman making the difference. I think Clancy's got, 5. He's got 3 kicks from the 4 tries. But yeah, that's the way it is right now. Hannon high. That is a great kick and a huge follow-up tackle. Offside, is he saying? What? It's a penalty. Well, I don't know what was wrong with that. I don't know what was wrong with that. So if he was offside from the kickoff, they'd go back to the halfway, wouldn't they? They needed a left footer to try and get a bit more distance on that. But yeah, that's right. Surprised it hasn't been stolen.
Cable was left dangling.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. So Yeti with the line out. This is number 2. Oh. That is not Nick Davis throwing in. And stolen well from Cayman. Jackson gets out to Hannon. Reese Oh, that's knocked on. Clancy Hannon just refereeing the game there. Like most Hannons, never short of helping the referee.
Where's he get that from?
Yeah, chip off the old acorn and tree and all that, you know. So Cayman's speed of ball away from the breakdown has been very good. I want to get this ball out quickly because Yeti have had a bit of a shove on, and Jackson goes down the blind side. There's a huge, he scored a great try the other day. He's got the wheels, he cuts inside. What a score! What a score! That's his second try in the series where he has absolutely gassed it. No covering defender on that side.
Spotted the gap.
He's like a little Speedy Gonzalez, isn't he? He's like little legs, like a Billy Whiz. And the question is, where does he get his speed from?
Questionable heritage there.
Wow, you know. Jacko, were you a sprinter back in the day?
Only from the police.
But his legs are a blur down that side. His cracking score. Straight from the scrum. Ball came out well.
Speak from the mum.
Yeah, must be Aisha's genes.
Believe that.
Yeah. And he takes a well-earned rest coming over to the sideline. So
Pop over the fence down the road and make a
that's it. That's right. All in time for the restart. So Hannon, whose kicks have been good so far. This is a tester. He's certainly got the distance and just pushes it off to the left. Unlucky. So the score remains 31-15. And we got some subs coming off. Subs come. Oh no, we're not. What's going on here?
Another break.
Taking another break. Okay.
This is the fourth of our third breaks.
This is that's right. Yeah. Who knows? Who knows? We had this problem last Saturday. Anyway, we'll take a refreshment break ourselves, Dave. Cayman Rugby TV, sponsored by Heineken, of course, the best of all beers. are back for the what seems to be the third, Dave. So, just saying, you hate it when you get confident information at the start of the day and then. Okay. Anyway, so who knows how long this game's going to be? We're enjoying it though.
7/3
Yeah,
having
it's
too much fun.
7/4. It becomes very tricky math after if we have any more. But we're enjoying ourselves. So, yeah, this is the bonus. Again, Cayman scrum needs to get lower. It wheels round. It does well to dig that out. This is Clancy. Oh, that's a nice little back of the door. The winger's overrun it. So he wasn't there. That's a good big tackle from Erzlak. And the knock forces the knock on. Huge dominant tackle. The scrum half there. He's not particularly tall, but he's strong. And he's now playing out in the centres. So man of all positions. That's a good drive again, clean ball. Kai Wilson out to Erzlak. Got one more. This guy's quick. Just held up, still driving. Great support and great leg speed. Good drive, well supported. And now they're going down the blind side. It's a cannonball himself. He spins out. He's got to go the long way round and eventually taken down. That's a good tackle and stolen. And a penalty. So, not sure what that was at 4. High tackle maybe, or well, if they're going for the line out, it has been working pretty well. And he has made touch. They've got to get this scoreboard ticking there. 16 points down, if my math is correct. It is. That's more than 2 converted scores, so you got the cannonball throwing in. Gun lifting at the front. And I can't see who's being lifted. Oh, and he just spilled it. That line out. Nice clean catch. Just dropped it on his toes. Frustrating for Yeti. So we have another scrum. Yeti scrum has put pressure on Cayman, of course. The last time Cayman had a scrum, Jay Jackson was the scrum half, and he ran half the length of the pitch to score. Different scrum half now. Oh, and it's a little bit of kick tennis inside, but eventually comes back on the Cayman side. Hannon. He's not the player you really want running it up. There's not a lot of him, but does well to keep the ball alive. And there he is in position, goes the inside pass to Antoine. Presents the ball nicely. Ton of dust, they want to get it out of that. Hannon spreads one out, and that's a big tackle. And it's going to his pocket. That's a yellow card. And that was probably a high tackle. Yeah, and under-18s rugby, player safety very, very important. So he goes and sits down, and Yeti will be playing with 9 for some time. Not quite sure how long that will be. Oh, that's a nice over the top. Oh, and he just can't hold it. He was looking at the on-rushing defender, and then just ball spilled. I think that young fella, new to the game of rugby. Always new players welcome. He looks quick, so if he can keep the ball in hand, then he's can be quite dangerous on that outside channel. the youth program, a lot of these players. Again, good scrum from Cayman that time. Now, what has the referee blown here? Maybe a scrum not steady. More rugby this afternoon, senior men's. Got the Buccaneers versus the Pigs. Oh, Cayman get a huge drive on. Ball comes skirting out. That's quite well played by Kai Wilson, and just kicking it on, trying to find it. That's Ursula. Oh, does the old Ed Hayward, if we remember him. He used to do that, didn't he? Just throw the ball to yourself. Throws all the defenders out. Now they come back. Here he is again. Throws out the long pass, and Gunn can't hold it. Bit of football being played. He's in front of the ball, so you can't chase after that if you're in front when the kick goes through. And held as he was running, so Gunn there just couldn't keep hold of that ball. And now Hannon goes into the greenhouses next door. Yeah. Should try and resurrect that sound box. Always made me chuckle. We do have another ball, which is nice. So this is right on halfway. You'll see exactly how straight this line out is. Yeti have been doing well to get up and challenge Cayman. All about timing, of course. People often think it's the thrower at fault if it doesn't go as planned, but often maybe the time is up too late or too early, but that's okay, and he didn't catch it, so the ball was there, and Yeti now turnover. That's a maul, is it? Should be. And the ball is there. So, and he's just, that's so frustrating for the fella. Can't believe it. Yeah, he's very disappointed with himself there. If he's number 15, I have that as Aiden Hickman. Clancy then comes off, the triple try scorer. Yeah, that's right. So it looks like Kian Anderson is back on now, number 15, playing at fly half. There he is, ball in hand. Oh, and it's a loose pass. Now he's got his hands on the ball. Now he can run. Does well. Keeps on it. Spills it forward, and he can't do that. Once it's knocked on, you got to leave it. And looks like Urzulak has taken a bang to the knee. He would be my vote for the Yeti Ice Cube, man of the match. That's right, yeah. You can put it on that sore knee. That's how we do it in Cayman. There's no prize, you just get an ice cube for your performance. On Cayman side, you've got to say Clancy Hannon has been superb. And that's a shame. Big round of applause for Matt Urzulak as he goes off. Is that Matt Urzulak? Not sure. Anyway, that's the end of his game. Shout outs also for Jay Jackson. He's had a good performance. And he's just cleared the defender there. That's Kai Wilson. Perfect timing over the top of the winger. Now, what have Yeti got? Line out has worked well for the most part. Just some of their passing from hand, kind of just dying on the receiver. So they've got to stretch for it or bend for it, and that's overthrown. And now Cayman can counter-attack. Anderson throws an absolute bullet, which his teammate couldn't hold, and now Yeti have got the advantage. He's kind of crawling forward there, but there's the arm is out for a penalty to the Yeti. Oh. Hands like a digital clock, as they say. No. Oh, that's just, it's not helpful to his teammate throwing a long pass out like that. Now onto another back door. Now they're throwing. Now he's got the ball. Just keep it. That's all right. That's gone backwards. That's Cayman securing that ball, and he just wants to get that ball away, and he's been stripped. So now it's Yeti ball again. What can they do? He's battling hard. Cayman trying to hold it up in the maul, and of course if it gets stuck in the maul and doesn't come out, but it's another penalty for Yeti. Now can he get around the outside? Oh, he needed to pass. Good tackling, 2 Cayman defenders on him. And the dust bowl. These boys are going to be covered in soot like Victorian chimney sweeps by the end of the game. Now Yeti, if they can come out to the right, he's done well to pick that off his toes. Again, he's all on his own. He's isolated, so he's going to go the long way round. Oh, what a score! What a score! He just backed himself to run round the defence. That's their 4th try. Once he got that ball, he only had one thought, and that was to get round the wing into the corner. Cayman's defence couldn't get across.
So more toe than a Roman temple.
I wonder where you're going to go with that for a second. Looks like Kai Wilson will take the conversion. He's taking the ball back a long way, so he's not too concerned with the distance. And distance wasn't the problem, just off to the right. And that is the game. Cayman win 31-20. Handshakes all round. Spirited performance from Yeti. I'm going to give the ice cube to Matt Erzlak from the Yeti, but honourable shout outs to the Cannonball, Nick Davies. Kai Wilson had a good game. Jute Norland with a try, I think. And then from a Cayman point of view, some good strong defence, but ultimately it's all about tries, points. Clancy Hannon, 3 tries, 3 conversions. Case of beer from him.
The Yeti boys have had a long week.
Yeah, so hopefully they'll have a bit of a social after this game. And so that brings us to the end of the Yeti tour. They're very, very welcome to come back. Love to have them. Or maybe we'll go up there.
Maybe.
Okay. A bit of a trek, well, you know.
Take the CRTV.
CRTV van, we'll have to leave like 3 months in advance. So through the tunnel come That's right. Through the tunnel come the Yeti. Handshakes all round. Important part of rugby, of course. Some of the smaller players coming through. There's some big lads, some hobbling through. Applause from all the players. So we'll sign off. So more rugby this afternoon for followers of Cayman senior men's. Until then, until Yeti come back. Nice knowing you. Ciao for now. Stay cool. Stay classy. Stay classy. Salmon arm.
He says, no.